hit.
That was
came
a
out,
big hit,
Chris
yeah.
Montez. And he had lots of other ones too. That was on the London American Recordings. Anyone knows where Chris Montez, if he's still dancing, let us know.
Yeah.
The next one we have is another one from Brenda Lee. She's getting well played today.
She is, that's right.
This
She's
one
72, by the way.
Is she?
Yeah.
God bless us and save us. Isn't she great?
Yeah.
And this one is called As Usual, which was a very big hit for her back in 63. We'll have another wee listen, Patsy.
No problem.
The sun comes up and brings the dawn, as usual. When I awake, I find you gone, as usual. But I can't find a way to let this crazy heart of mine forget. I pretend you're still beside me, as usual. Each evening I take a walk, as usual. I make believe that we still talk, as usual. People always stop and stare. I guess they just don't see you there. Don't they know you'll always be right here, as usual. Today I looked into my mirror, as usual. I told myself that you're still here, as usual. And as I stood there telling lies, the tears began to fill my eyes, 'cause I know I'm only fooling myself, as usual.
So that was Brenda Lee.
Brenda Lee from 1963. And she went on. She had a lot of big hits, Brenda Lee. This is on the Brunswick label. You were saying that she had a big hit with which one, Patsy?
Sweet Nothing.
Sweet Nothings, that's right. And the back side of this is Lonely, Lonely, Lonely Me. She said it 3 times. She must have been very lonely at the time. But a brilliant singer. And just we got some information there from Dozy on Chris Montez. He's 73 or 4 now and still performing around Las Vegas and that. So fair play to you, Chris. Keep rocking. The next one we have now is from Buck Owens. It's just a little wee change, a bit of country, American country on the Capitol label. Waiting in your welfare line.
That's me. I'm always waiting on the welfare.
Oh, sure. What changes? You said you got your first communion, you're at that.
Right, we'll give a listen.
I got the hungers for your love, and I'm waiting in your welfare line. Well, I ain't got nothing but the shirt on my back and an old 2-button suit. I walked out on my job about a week ago, and I'm sleeping in a telephone booth. But I'm gonna be the richest guy around the day you say you're mine. I got the hungers for your love, and I'm waiting in your welfare line. Well, when I first saw you, babe, you nearly made me wreck my old 49 Cadillac. I knew at a glance that it was you for me. Yeah, I had to have your love by heck. I'm gonna follow you, baby, wherever you go. I got nothing to lose but my time. I got the hungriest for your love, and I'm waiting in your welfare line. And I was overjoyed, but it didn't take long till the thrill was gone. I joined the ranks of the unemployed. Now I'm right back where that I started from, but that ain't gonna change my mind. I got the hungriest for your love, and I'm waiting in your welfare line. I'm waiting in your welfare line. Give me a handout. I'm waiting in your welfare line.
Buck Owens and the welfare line. Waiting.
Yeah, waiting in your welfare line on the Capitol label. It was recorded in 1966. And Buck Owens had an awful lot of hits. He was a country music artist from California, which was unusual in America, that any country artists were coming from California. They were mostly into pop and folk and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And he broke the mould when he came to Nashville and became a big hit worldwide. Don Rich, one of his guitarists and first alto backing singer, he died in 1974 in a car crash, and it took a big effect on Buck Owens. He didn't play again for another 4 or 5 years, you know. But I see Waiting Went for Line was a big hit in America, and it was wrote by his band, Stokey, Rich and Owens, on the Capitol label. Yeah, they all had a hand. On the other side of it is In the Palm of Your Hand, wrote by Buck Owens, on the Capitol label, also 1966. If you know what's happening to any of the band, well, we know Buck Owens passed away 4 or 5 years ago too.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, and he was very popular in Ireland. Very, very popular. Every show band in the country was doing Buck Owens stuff. Right, the next thing we have is the Lovin' Spoonful. They were a folk group, and they came from somewhere around California too, or Los Angeles, down that end of the States. But the one we're picking today is called Daydream on the Pie International label. We'll listen to it, Patsy.
Yeah.
What a day for a daydream. What a day for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. And even if time ain't really on my side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside. I'm blowing the day to take a walk in the sun and follow my face on somebody's new mode lawn. I've been having a sweet dream. I've been dreaming since I woke up today. It's tiring me in my sweet dream, 'cause she's the one makes me feel this way. And even if time is passing me by a lot, I couldn't care less about the dues you say I got. Tomorrow I pay the dues for dropping my load. I pie in the face for being a sleepy bulldog. And you can be sure that if you're feeling right, a daydream will last long into the night. Tomorrow at breakfast you may pick up your ear day for a daydream, custom made for a daydreaming boy. I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy.
So that was the Lovin' Spoonful.
Yeah, the Lovin' Spoonful from 1966. And there's some kind of very dubious chat going on about where they got the name, the Lovin' Spoonful, and I'm not going to go into it.
Okay.
I'm not into
yes, we won't go
medical
that.
issues.
Yeah.
But I'm very interested if anyone wants to read about it. It was, like I said, recorded in 1966 and became a big hit. At that time, they had the Mamas and Papas, Peter, Paul and Mary, all them groups. It was the loving time for flowers in your hair and all that kind of stuff, and everyone was going round half stoned and half in love and half out of it. But anyone knows, I think they're still performing.
Yeah, there's still three of them still performing.
That's brilliant. It's great the way they can keep it going. The next one is an instrumental. It's called Shazam by Dwayne Eddy. Anyone that knows on the big shows that a lot of his music was done in the background and for introducing shows. It recorded in 1960. We'll have a wee listen, Patsy.
Yeah, of course we will. So that was Dwayne Eddy.
Yeah, on the London American Recordings, recorded in 1960. He was one of the first guitarists to step into the limelight, apart from the solo singers. And it became very good. Following up, then you had
the
Hank Marvin, the Shadows, and a few other guys like that. And a lot of his music was used for introduction to shows.
That's right,
shows
he did, yeah.
And all that kind of thing. And we'd like to know if he's still performing and what he's doing. Dwayne Eddy, he had a lot of big solo hits on the guitar. He actually brought the guitar out to the front as a solo instrument.
Yeah,
that type of rock and roll music. The next one we have now, Patsy, is of it's a 45 Avenue Recordings, and there's 3 songs on each side. There's one called Patches, and I don't know who's singing it. And the second one is San Bernardino, and that was Tony Christie. And the other one is I Ain't Got Time Anymore. I don't know if it's still Tony Christie. We know when we listen to it. The other side, the B-side, is Sweetheart. M and B Gibbs, I'd say that was the Gibb brothers.
Yeah, they were.
Me and My